Hi everybody and welcome back. My name's Melissa and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. So I don't know if this is a tip so much as just kind of, you probably wonder how I grocery shop. And so how I grocery shop really is basically dependent upon the sales. So I bought $65 worth of groceries today. What did I buy? I bought 16 boxes of Raisin Bran. I'm not even kidding. Which probably sounds like a lot, but I eat it every day, so it is essentially 150 breakfasts. I have 5 months worth of breakfasts now. And I don't know, I mean, I think that's a pretty good deal. I paid $2 a box for the cereal, hence the reason I bought so many of them. Should probably move my drink. But I eat Raisin Bran every day. It's kind of my thing. It's got to be Kellogg's. Please don't harp on me about how Kellogg's is so bad. It is just one of those things that I have to do. It's almost like there's no choice about it for me. It's just my thing. I also bought cereal for my kids. This was also $2. This has 8 servings. He's a teenager. He'll eat it in 4. So there's 4 breakfasts there. These were $4 each. And this had 19 and this had 21. So about 20 more breakfasts for my kid. So my kid has about a month worth of breakfast. He also does like pancakes and sausage for breakfast, but you know, I mean, so the cereal will be stretched out. He kind of like goes through his things. And I'm not like a horrible selfish mom. Not only does he eat other things, he still has like 4 or 5 huge bags of Dino Bites that are comparable to like 2 of these boxes of cereal. So you figure he's got what would be comparable to like 8, 9, 10 giant boxes of cereal right now. I also, I checked the clearance aisle. So I don't know if you can see this. $2.26 for the Lindor Truffles. My kid really likes chocolate, and Lindor is a pretty, I mean, it's a higher quality. He really likes those because he would get them at school sometimes as a treat, or like around holidays, or my parents would sometimes get them for him. So I don't normally spend that, but you know. I also got him, now I know Fannie Mae's big in the Midwest. I don't know if it is all around the country. I think I also saw it in Florida, but I don't know. Anyways, Fannie Mae's these are normally around $2, and you know, they're $1 too. So it's just like a s'mores thing, just another treat for my kid to try. I also got Pringles. So these are flavored Pringles, and normally they're like $3 a canister. I got them for $1.12. So I got 3 of those. And then I got oil. So vegetable oil, I sometimes can find it on sale for as cheap as $3. However, it's normally $3.65 at Aldi, and it's rare to find it cheaper. So it was $2.25 for the vegetable oil. So I got 2 of them. And they don't expire until like May or June of 2026. And then the canola oil does the opposite. And I got 2 of those as well. So that's about how much oil I am going to estimate that I will go through in the next 18-ish months. So plus I have like this much of another one left. So I do use it for fried rice, brownies, everything. I've kind of been switching from, I used to be this snob and always had to have olive oil. And I realized that even though we're taught that olive oil is the best tasting oil, first of all, with the cartel or whatever, the olive oil cartel, you can't even guarantee that what you're getting is olive oil. And second of all, I found it actually doesn't always taste the best for cooking, so I switched that. I also got some soup bones, so I'll make several meals with this. I'm gonna try making like a beef soup, like a beef noodle. I've never done it before, but since they were on clearance for $2.71, I decided to give it a try. And then I got my kids some rolls for $2, and that is they were, again, the 50% off. So I feel like I actually did get a decent amount of food, because when you figure this will serve me about 9 1/3 breakfast. So $2 divided by 9, I mean, it's like less than 25 cents a serving. So I feel like that is worth it. And like I said, I'll eat all of these before they go bad. I don't see myself, I have eaten the same thing since May 7th, and I don't see myself changing anytime soon. So it's a calculated risk. And if for some reason I do change, I won't feel so bad, because I still have, I mean, they're still in date enough that I can always donate them to the food pantry if need be. But I really don't see, I really think that I will be finishing these up in June or July. So that is what, oh, and I got my Skintastic. So that is what $65 worth of groceries looks like for me. It might not seem like a lot, but I got cereal for myself. I essentially got breakfast for myself for 5 months, and that's, you know, that's incredibly cheap. That's less than $10 a month. I got a month's worth of breakfast for my kid. So, and I got my kid tons of treats that they really want. I got 1.5 years worth of oil. So, because I found such good sales, because I found things on clearance, I went ahead and I bought more than I had planned to today, because it will be used. So sometimes when you're shopping, you have to think about not just what you're going to need this week, but what deals are going to save you money in the future. Because honestly, I do not see myself, I had originally gone in because I always like to keep a few months worth of cereal just in case Kellogg's goes on strike or something, because if they go on strike, I won't buy their product, assuming they're on strike and I am aware of the strike. So that's why I stocked up on cereal. But when I went in, the bigger box was like 27-ish things, and that was like $5.50 versus this was $2. So it was cheaper to buy these by a lot. So I stocked up. I bought all of the 16.1 ounce size boxes of Raisin Bran. And like I said, I would have bought my kid more cereal normally, but they already have so much cereal. And again, we are in a 400 square foot home, so I'm going to have to climb on a chair, put it on top of the cabinets, rearrange the top of the cabinets, and get that all done. But just so you kind of know some of the ways I shop. I mean, last week I bought 26.5 pounds of chicken because it was on sale for 99 cents. So even though I, in January and February, try and make sure I eat everything that's in the pantry, I'm not going to pass up deals for items that I eat regularly, because that would just be dumb. Especially considering, you know, we don't know what's going to be happening with the world, and with the uncertainty of prices at this point, whether it is, you know, I feel like some countries aren't very happy with us right now, and so if we end up with a a change in prices, I do want to be somewhat prepared so that it gives me some time to both adjust to and cushion the blow. So now I have like almost 6 months worth of food, but it's worth it. So I guess if you were to turn in this into a tip, it would be when you are at the store, think about all of those things that you shop for regularly. I mean, I know that the giant box of cereal, it was like 36 ounces to begin with. Now it's like 27.1. And it was $5 at Mariano's, which is a local Kroger based grocery store, I want to say, in my area. So I've been getting it there, and it went up to $5.50 this week. And so when this was on sale, I got that instead. I know that oil is like, I knew it was around $3.50 to $3.75. It's $3.65 at Aldi. I know the cheapest I typically will find it is $3 for the 48 ounce. So I knew that anything under $3 was a good deal. I know that my kid used to love Pringles, and I told them that they can't have them anymore because they're like $3-ish now a container. So I got them that. I know these are $6 normally, so I got them those. And it all adds up little bit by little bit until before you know it, you're saving money. So I have got 5 months worth of breakfast right now for me, and it costs $32 for 5 months worth of breakfast. And now my kid gets some special treats, and I don't normally get my kid a lot of special treats, but when I do find them, I do like to be able to get them stuff because they're a teenager and they want that stuff. So, you know, it helps. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa. I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living, and I just thought that I would kind of show a grocery haul every so often so you could kind of see what I'm getting and how I'm getting it, and how I'm saving money so it makes sense. Because if you're buying a box or two of cereal a week, chances are you are overpaying most of the time because you're not getting it when it's deeply discounted or has a huge sale. So anyways, again, my name's Melissa. I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to see more tips, if you want to see some frugal recipes, if you want to see more grocery hauls, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.